Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending on where you are in this amazing world. My name is Donovan Jolly and welcome everybody to another video of DIY investing. I'm always very transparent with everything that I'm doing inside of the cryptocurrency market. I keep you guys very updated on all of the altcoins that I'm holding, coins that I'm now taking new positions in, as well as coins that I'm adding to my long-term portfolios. Now, with that being said, today I'm going to actually be sharing with you guys some updated analysis with Cardano, because Cardano is one that I'm actually going to be adding a significant position size towards my long-term bags. I think that Cardano has a significant use case in society, and with it being a platform-based blockchain, I think that it has a lot of opportunity to capitalize on a significant majority of that market share in this next cycle. If you're new and just finding this channel, always remember to do myself a favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to this channel for more updates. Make sure you guys click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos like the one provided for you here. If you guys want access to an amazing community that you can trust, you guys can share your own analysis and you can join for free, make sure you guys join my Discord server. Inside the Discord server, I also offer a video course and signals. So if you want access to some of my more exclusive content, the video course is 20 educational videos that teach you guys all of the same strategies that I use to profit inside of cryptocurrency. It's all of the resources and tools that I've actually gained towards me being a profitable trader and analyst. So if you guys are wanting to educate yourself on how to actually trade profitably in this market, you guys are definitely going to want to check that out. Now, the signals are a mix of short-term, mid-term, and long-term trading and investing setups. I actually post these inside of the Discord. You guys can copy my personal portfolio, all of my long-term positions. You'll know exactly what I'm holding down to the percentages so that you guys can actually start profiting alongside next to me. So if this is something you guys are interested in, make sure you guys click the invitation link in the description of this video, and there you're going to get access to my Discord server. Once you guys have access to the server, all you have to do is just leave me a message in here and I will get back to you guys as soon as possible. Alright, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for the support. The markets are picking up, a lot of profit potential to be had, and I'm really thankful to have you guys a part of the team. Let's jump right into this amazing video today so that we're all on the knowing of what's to come inside of Cardano. So here we are, guys, taking a look at Cardano. Now, Cardano, for you guys that do not understand, I've been actually accumulating this one since about December of last year. I actually accumulated my first bits of Cardano at virtually the bottom. We did sell off a little bit lower after we started that short-term sell-off, but I bought my first bags of Cardano right here. So I am in profit in my long-term bags. I did accumulate some more down in here at pretty much the very bottom. That was my last update that I had for you guys. We were right here, and I told you guys that from here, if we don't manage to bounce from this level and actually reclaim this green line, I told you that we were going to be bearish, but in fact, from that video, we impulsed and we actually got that horizontal support and resistance flip. And so as long as this consolidation stays on top of this green line, it's bullish. Now, my biggest reason for liking Cardano is actually kind of the technology that it's built upon. Now, for you guys that don't understand exactly what problem Cardano solves, and that is really the proof of stake versus proof of work problem that we've had. Now, basically what that means is we've had this issue with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are proof of work blockchains, and basically what they use is they utilize the mining protocol and the algorithm for using mining. Now, the reason that they do this is to actually process all of the transactions that are being done. This is a way that they can do it without actually having double spending taking place on the blockchain. But the only problem with proof of work is it's actually really slow. The problem that Ethereum and Bitcoin are having right now is the fact that it's really hard to scale to the masses. I mean, for Ethereum to actually implement proof of work and for it to actually be the, the supercomputer that Ethereum aims to be, it's just too slow. There's not enough transactions that can actually take place to actually continue the longevity of that blockchain. And so what Ethereum is doing is they're transitioning from proof of work to proof of stake. And what Cardano is it is actually a blockchain that is already proof of stake. In proof of stake, instead of miners, there are actually validators. The validators lock up some of their Ether as a stake in the ecosystem. The validators bet on the blocks that they feel will be added to the next change. When the block gets added, the validators get a block reward in proportion with their stake. And so this is actually a way to speed up the transaction times, the speeds on the blockchain, and actually help with scalability. And so Cardano solves all of this. Now, I believe that it was the lead developer of Ethereum actually left Ethereum and came over and created Cardano. And so I don't know his name or anything, but I know it was one of the highest dudes inside of Ethereum, came over and started Cardano. And so for that reason, I'm actually really bullish on Cardano. I think that it has a good developing team. I think that it actually solves all of the problems that Ethereum set out to do previously. And it's a lot faster, it's easier to scale. And so I think that in this next cycle, we're going to see a lot of new money coming into this. Now, that is the fundamental perspective behind Cardano, why it's important, why I believe that it has a use case in this next cycle, and how it actually solves a lot of problems that we're currently facing. Now, even with that being said, Ethereum is still my biggest position. I expect Ethereum to continue to outperform, but I still want to add to Cardano. Now, all of these blockchains that are for smart contracts and decentralized applications, I think that those are going to really see a lot of the money flooding into them, and they're going to see a lot of new money entering those markets in this next bull cycle. And so I'm going to be adding to my long-term bags here inside of Cardano. I'm going to continue to add to those because I believe that we're at a pretty significant low point, and we're actually very early in starting those major bullish moves that we've been expecting to see. Now, let's go through here and kind of analyze what I'm expecting to find inside of this market. Now, from my last update, like I told you guys, we were here, and I said that we needed to actually break above this green line, which was about here. I said that as long as we could get back above this level, we were going to be bullish. And from that video, that's actually what we did. Now, what is taking place right here is a support and resistance flip. We fell through support at this point right here, and then we actually broke back above, and now we're retesting that as support. And so this is a very bullish sign overall. I like the volume that came in here with this initial rally, and I'm actually expecting this to continue to play out. Now, for me, what I updated you guys with in the last video was that we had to break out of the cycle high. The cycle high is right here, and that's going to put us at about 10 cents. And once we can clear 10 cents, then that's going to be a complete trend reversal of this entire bearish trend. Now, one thing that I really like about Cardano specifically is the fact that out of all of the majors, you probably aren't going to find a better risk to reward ratio. Now, from where we're currently sitting at, from here to the all-time high that we saw in Cardano, we're looking at about a 25x return. And so I can almost guarantee that out of all of the major altcoins, you're not going to find that good of a return from the current prices to the all-time high. There really isn't a whole lot of them out there. Now, because I'm hyped about Cardano for the fundamental perspective, that's why I have a little bit more trust in actually accumulating a bigger position. And that's actually what I'm going to be doing today, is accumulating a little bit of a bigger position. This is going to actually increase it to being one of my bigger long-term holds, and this is going to be one that I hold and don't touch for a significant amount of time. Now, kind of what I wanted to share with you guys is the fact that once we break out of this short-term cycle high, I personally believe that we're on a fast track upwards of here. And that's going to take us to about 36 cents. Now, on the log scale, that doesn't look that crazy, but if we drop it down to here, we're going to see exactly how high that actually is. And I do believe that we're going to start seeing a pretty strong impulse that's going to take us to around this previous high. And that would be my guess that by the end of the year, we would be at least by 36 cents. And so from where we're currently at, I bet that's a pretty significant rise. Yeah, so about 6x returns. You're just not going to find that. And so for me, guys, I do strongly believe Cardano is going to outperform Bitcoin. So I have a little bit more faith putting a long-term hold in this. Now, with Cardano, I like to actually add this one to my long-term hold because of the fact I am holding so much Ethereum. It's a nice little hedge to have this because who knows, maybe Cardano sees a ton of adoption that we weren't necessarily expecting, and I missed out on that entire opportunity because I was only holding Ethereum. So for me, Cardano is actually a good hedge towards my overall Ethereum investment, and so I'm going to continue to kind of add to this position. But right now is a good buying opportunity, which is why I wanted to make this video. Now, we don't need to go into too much inside of this, but really what I want to share with you guys is the fact that this is basically what I'm expecting to have play out inside of Cardano. Now, this is a big double bottom reversal pattern. That's the same thing that I updated you guys with in the last video as well. And I wanted to update you guys with this because this is realistically what is about to happen inside of this market. Now, inside of a double bottom reversal pattern, if we quickly glance over at Bitcoin, we're going to know exactly what happened in the last Bitcoin cycle because Bitcoin actually threw up this exact reversal pattern. Now, what we saw was the blow off top. We started this long bear market. Now, at the bottom of the bear market, we had a double bottom reversal pattern. And this is a really bullish pattern. Basically, what happens is you have a stab at support. We make a high. We come back down to retest that support. That's our double bottom or the second attempt at that support. And then we actually break out. Now, when we break out, of the previous cycle high, which was right here, the resistance levels. Once we break out of this, which we did here, that shows a complete trend reversal of the bearish trend. And that's exactly what we saw. Double bottom reversal, breakout, and then we saw a complete reversal of that bearish trend. And this is exactly the same thing that's going to happen inside of Cardano. This is a double bottom reversal pattern. We're going to see roughly the same sort of symmetry inside of this cycle. We had an attempt. We can see that we had support. We made an attempt to break and make a higher high, rejected. Made one more attempt to break through support. We didn't, and now we're really just starting the breakout of that move. And so I'm actually expecting something along the lines of this to play out. It would actually really surprise you guys how close I think that this is actually going to follow this cycle. And a lot of people looking at this now are going to look at this and be like, oh my god, this guy does not know anything. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But in hindsight, I know 2 years from now when we're looking back at these videos and we're laughing at these, we're going to look at these charts and they're literally going to be way past their all-time highs. They're going to be doing something like this, and we're going to look back and just be completely shocked at what happened. That's what happened to me in the last cycle, and that's exactly why I'm making these videos today, is for you guys that are new and getting into this, that haven't experienced the way that these cycles perform. This is what they look like, and this is what is going to happen. And I have proof that I can share with you guys. I mean, let's go take a look at Litecoin for an example. Litecoin was a prime example of this. Let's go take a look at the last cycle. This is basically where we're at in the majority of these cryptocurrencies. If you've seen a cryptocurrency that got added late 2017, right before Bitcoin made its crazy run, then you're going to see a lot of these older coins that followed the exact same path. Really, at the top of Bitcoin cycle way back in the day, we had that final blow off top. A lot of the altcoins got added to the exchanges and then rallied. And then they fully retraced. They made one little impulse. And then this is what happened. This is what happened into the next bull run. And this is what is going to happen to Cardano. It's the exact same thing. We really just experienced one pump. That was the blow off top of Bitcoin's bull run in the last cycle. And then we fully retraced. And really all we're doing is just accumulating sideways. The exact same thing that happened to Litecoin back in the day is happening to Cardano. I mean, there's plenty other examples we can go from. We could go take a look at BitShares. This was another one of those older coins from back in the day. This one did the exact same sort of setup. Pump, retrace, round out, and then in the next cycle, we break out and go to new all-time highs, and the people that were smart enough to buy when everything was cheap just made so much money. I mean, with BitShares, this one performed well, but in the wake of the majority of the rest of the altcoins, it really didn't do that good. If you would have just bought the average bottom and held to the top, that's still 250x. Where else are you going to find that sort of profit return? And I actually expect that Cardano is going to do a lot better than even BitShares did, and potentially even Litecoin, because BitShares and Litecoin didn't necessarily perform that good. If you're buying Cardano now and holding just to the all-time high, you're already looking at a 25x return. And so who knows how high this thing is going to go when it actually goes into price discovery. And that's what a lot of people are slacking on right now. Right now is where you're buying the cheapest entries you possibly can. Right now is where the people that are investing are going to be making the most life-changing money 2 years from now. You're going to be hearing stories about those people that were able to just make so much money off of their cryptocurrency investments. They were able to make millions and millions of dollars with short, really small investments. And, those people that you're going to be hearing about are the people that are buying today. And that's what I cannot stress enough. That's why I've accumulated so much crypto in this bear market, is because when I first got into this, I didn't know what I do now. And the things that I know now are just, if I would have known these things that I did in the last cycle, I would have been able to make so much money. I wouldn't have a YouTube channel right now. I probably wouldn't be talking to anybody. I would be retired. And, practically already am retired at this point. But still, can you guys imagine if I would have just held Ethereum at $8, how rich I'd be? And that's kind of the way that I wanted to make this video and structure it, is because I watched all of those cryptocurrencies go absolutely insane. I'm seeing the exact same setups playing out right now, and the people that are investing in these setups today are going to be cashing out millions 2 years from now. And so this is the video I had for you. I wanted us all to be on the same page together in awareness, because at the end of the day, I want everybody else to be profiting with me. I know that I'm set for the rest of my life based off of the knowledge and the resources that I've accumulated over the last few years being in crypto. But that can't be said for the majority of you guys, and that's really what I wanted to do with this channel, was to be able to help as many of you guys get in here, get profiting together. This is a coin that I wanted you guys to check out, Cardano. I always send you guys and recommend my favorite altcoins because these are really going to be the best performing altcoins in this next cycle. And a lot of people will try and argue with me and say it'll be this one or it'll be that one. And while that might be true, I can definitely say with a very high confidence that the coins that I show you guys on my YouTube channel, the coins that I often update you guys with, and even inside of my Discord server, are going to be some of the best performing altcoins in this entire next cycle. And I think that it'll be hands down an easy observation to see that at the end of the next cycle. And so you guys should really be aware of the coins that I'm sharing with you guys. You should understand that I've been here for a long time. I wouldn't show you guys just any random crap if I didn't feel like it was actually going to perform long term. And so all of these coins I'm sharing with you guys are some of my favorite ones. I'm going to be buying more Cardano today. I'm going to be holding for the long term. I'm not worried about short-term volatility. Just going to add to this and let it go. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Always remember to leave me a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you found any value in this. If you guys want access to my Discord server, click that invitation link in the description, and there you're going to get access to that. Once you have access, if you guys want to get access to the exclusive content, make sure you just message me and you guys can get access to my course and signals. I will just get back to you as soon as I can. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay profitable out there. Let's get this money. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.